I made this world in 2020. The last time I logged in was in 2021. So this is the spawn area. This is the second floor. As you can see, we have beds, a chest, just basic necessities. As you can tell, you have a nice view of 4 different, ways. Down here is just the bottom floor. There's not much going on besides these archways. I decided to decorate it a bit because at the time I was playing with 2 other friends of mine. As you can see in the distance, that big tower is where I live. That little block hut, the little square, is something that one of my friends built. I don't remember what friend it was exactly, but it's just there. Anyways, here we have my farm where it's sectioned. So you see that I have carrots, potatoes, and wheat, along with a crafting table and a compost bin. And there was one of those. Here is the front view, and here is the side view. I was going to add more leaves to the build, but I think I like it how it is for one side for now. As you can see, I have a lot of glowstone to illuminate the place better, to have more lighting. Then, as you come in, you see that I have a lot of pets. I have cats and dogs. Here we have barrels that are sectioned. As you can see, I have a hoe there, and there's a lot of seeds. As you can see, I have a lot of vines going around to build. Here are my dogs. I had a system for the dogs, which pretty much, the colors, as you can see, they're 2 per dog. So pretty much 2 yellow dogs. It means that they were supposed to be a couple. That is the system I had. Either way, we come up here. As you can see, you can see the first floor from up there. Here is pretty much like the bedroom area. Right here, I have stuff I have from the nether, miscellaneous items, just random items I have, such as disc. I don't remember where I got the disc from. I assuming it was from mining. Right over here, I have other stuff, such as where I have my bows. I sometimes put other stuff there, like my shovels and swords. I also put my armor there sometimes, or on the armor stand. Here I have more random items that are mostly for mining and exploration, food, and other things I use to terraform, to decorate. I have CDs there. As you can see, I'm trying to find a CD right here. You see, I have another one. I have things that are supposed to be natural, such as stones and wood there. Then on this chest, there's just a lot of more random stuff, such as saddles and whatnot. Here is just a lot of things that I use to cook stuff or to smelt wood, iron, whatever it is that I need. Right up here is supposed to be the enchantment room and just things I would essentially need to make potions, as you can see here, but I do not have those rods. I forgot the word for them, but I don't have that, so I can't really make potions. Exactly. Right there is where I had my map, but that was a long time ago, if I remember correctly. I used to have my map there. And then this is the last part, which is pretty much like a hangout spot, where there's some fire, you can cook in the fire if you'd wish. Right over here, it gives you a pretty decent view of the surrounding area, such as the village that I placed a wall around, just so that my villagers wouldn't die. So there isn't a formal way to enter the village because it's surrounded by fence. So essentially, you pretty much just jump over by using the cobblestone and then on top of the fence, as you can see there. The village is pretty empty, and there's not a lot of villagers around anymore. There's a lava pit. I thought about removing it at some point, but I decided not to because that's how I made my nether portal in the first place. Over here, I made this little pond where I have my sugar cane. I sometimes fish here if I want to. I also made like a little diving board, but it doesn't have to be a diving board. It's also a platform I use to fish. Right over here, I have sheep. I was planning on getting more sheep and dyeing them in different colors. Then there's cows. There's also more crops here, but I don't really grab those crops anymore. As mentioned, the village is empty. I used to live in this village before I created my tower. I used to live in this house specifically, but I moved out because I wanted more space and I wanted to actually build myself a house. Because usually in my survival worlds, I tend to stand in villager houses, or I make a hole in a mountain because it's easier that way. Over here, I have my nether portal and more things from the nether. One of my friends was there in that little hole. My horse, I think it was my horse. Or I would try to collect horses and try to breed them so I can have a fast horse and good health and stuff overall. It's just good stats. Then down here, I would do a lot of my mining. I wanted to expand more by having other fun areas. This little mine shaft, mine strip, I forgot the word for it. But here, it was supposed to be like a little build for a birthday, if I remember correctly. It's a cute area overall. It's like a little picnic place that I really like. Go down there. That's how you come up and down, by the way, just by using that waterfall. Right here, I made a little living space because there was a point in time where I would do a lot of mining here. So that's where I would sleep. I would have a lot of storage space and places I could cook food if I wanted to, or smelt iron if I wanted to. Then we have 2 strip mines. That's a strip mine that I usually use for, its intended purpose. The other one where it says mob spawner, it was pretty close. I got lost here, kind of, because I didn't remember where exactly it was located, because as mentioned, I was on here in 2021, so that was a long time ago. I don't remember much of what went down in this world, or where certain things are. But as you can see, I looted the place up. Then I tried to remember where it came from. But yeah, I had a lot of plans for this area. But that's it. I climbed up the waterfall to show you guys another mob spawner, because this other mob spawner I found it later and I didn't even know it was a thing. So it's close where I live and where the village is at. It's kind of hidden, so I had to put torches around it just so that I knew where it was. As you can see, right there. It's right there. That's the mob spawner. Sometimes I would use it to farm XP if I wanted. And I would do a lot of mining here as well, for cobblestone for one of my builds that I will show eventually. Further in the recording. the reason why I need a boat is because I will be showing you guys where I was doing one of my builds. It was supposed to be a big build. I didn't actually have a vision while I was making this build. I just knew that I wanted to make a big arena. And I wanted it to be far away from the village because I wanted more space to actually build, because I was looking around everywhere for a good place to build this. I almost got lost here because, as mentioned, I haven't been on here for the longest time, but I knew that it was located near the swamp area. As you can tell, I kind of remembered where I was exactly and what turns I had to make, because there's some turns that it doesn't take you anywhere, like that one that I just went through. Up ahead, if you couldn't see or you couldn't tell, there's another build. I don't know what the plan for this build was, since I wasn't the one who was building it. It was one of my friends who was building it initially. I'm assuming it was supposedly their base that they were making, or that they were planning to do. Either way, it looks really cool and really nice. But I don't think it's going to be finished. Then around here, if you come back here, you can see the arena that I was supposed to build and finish, but I never did. I was going to do more with the exterior and the interior, but there's not much going on. I kind of stopped building it. Maybe one day I'll actually go back to building what I wanted, or I might just kind of do some changes. I have those trees because I wanted to build the wood floor, as you can tell. I wanted to do that sort of frame on the windows, but so far I was only on one side of the wall. Right here in each chest, because I was building this with two other friends, we had storage that we would use to have stone to just make this building happen, to make it possible. You can even come up here and just have a decent view of the arena and outside of it. The arena has ladders and the walls in each corner of the walls, so it's easy to access if anything. And that's the end of my tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye.